Hey, good morning and welcome to another cafe series. And today's cafe series is taking us up into the Lake District, and we're going to be taking in a breakfast stop this morning and a lunch stop. The breakfast stop will be up in Bowness upon Windermere, where I'll be taking the Lythe Valley Road, which is a personal favourite of mine, a easy way to get into the lakes with very little traffic. And then we're going to head up through up over Kirkston Pass and down towards Ullswater before heading over towards a lovely biker cafe in Keswick. So stay tuned, and another cafe series. So if you're coming in from junction 36 on the M6 motorway to the Lake District, then instead of going towards Kendal, when you get down the road and you see a sign for Barrow-in-Furness, A590, turn off there and head towards Barrow-in-Furness a few miles, and then you'll see a signpost, as we do here, the A5074, Bowness and Windermere. And this is the road I'm talking about. It takes you through the Lythe Valley all the way up to Bowness on Windermere, and basically it's traffic free most of the time. It's kind of a back route, but it's a lovely route. Nice twisty roads with some good overtaking points here and there. Just be careful as you cross the A590 just there at the Gilpin Bridge Inn, and then just after the Gilpin Bridge Inn you turn left, like I say, on the A5074, and it's 9.5 miles to Bowness up this road. It's an absolute corker of a road, and one I frequent quite frequently to get into the lakes a little bit quicker and easier, and also it's a nicer route. As you can see, it's absolutely traffic free, and it's Sunday, so you work that one out. We're in July, it's a Sunday, no traffic on the road, and we're in the Lake District. Definitely a route to take, in my opinion. Absolute classic road. Sharp hairpin just here. People steer clear of the lakes in summer just because of the tourism and the traffic, but there are ways to enjoy it if you know the roads. So hopefully by sharing this route we'll get more bikes on here and using it, which will be good. Spoke too soon. Gentlemen, past the Damson Dean, nice pub, restaurant, even has a leisure centre there now. Caravan park on the left, and then the road narrows a little bit. as you go through the next section. Still lovely though. And then it opens up again. And then we're coming through Winster. Lovely pub here on the right, the Brown Horse Inn. Popular place to stop or even have a ride to in an evening. It's a really nice pub at night. Sit outside, grab a pint, bowl of chips, or have a bar snack. So I know it's early in the morning and it's only 9:21 AM, but it's only one car we've met so far in about 7.5 miles. A couple of cyclists, but only one car. Absolutely incredible. Two cars, three cars. Okay, so we're getting close to Bonus now anyway, so there's going to be more traffic. So we're just going to turn left here where it says Bonus and Lake. If you carry on down that road, that'll take you into the town of Bonus. But we're going to head down towards the lake and get some breakfast. I'm going to park up on a beautiful spot just next to the cafe that we're going to today. Right next to the lake, so we'll throw the drone up and show you the area around where we've actually stopped. Must be a bit of a run on today. The weather's quite cool actually, it's still only 15 degrees, so a little bit mixed, cloudy, blue sky. What we're going to do is just head over this rise coming up now, and we'll drop down towards the lake and turn left onto the glebe as it's known. Turning left just here. Signposted car park. And there she is, Lake Windermere. And just here is the cafe. Actually says closed, but it's the old pump house. But I would imagine it opens up at 10.
Tonight
was the Pump House Cafe on the Glebe bonus, and beautiful place to stop. Gorgeous day, gorgeous lake, lots of boats, very nice place. I didn't get to film inside the cafe because it was absolutely packed, but as you can see there's lots of places you can stop just here. There's even an ice cream van there, but they do sell great ice creams from the Pump House Cafe through the little hatch outside. And yeah, I had a nice bacon bun and a nice cappuccino. That sorted me out for breakfast. And from here we're just going to head through Bonus, and then we're going to head up towards Keswick, but we're actually going to go over Kirkston Pass and drop down towards Ullswater. Then it's always worth you know, maybe doing an overnighter in Bonus or Ambleside. Highly recommend it. And if you are planning to come up, like I've done this morning, kind of early morning, 8-9 o'clock, less traffic and less people around, which is good, because the Glebe at Bonus by lunchtime is pretty packed. So if you can count it in as a breakfast stop, then it works out best. Hope you like the aerial footage of the boats. You can take those boat trips. There's another one just going out now, and you can head down to Lakeside, right at the bottom of the lake, or it'll go up to Ambleside and that way. You book your tickets just there on the front. There's various different boat trips, or you can hire one of those small boats, and the self-drive boats. There's plenty of places that are hiring them. And this is the town of Bonus upon Windermere. Quite touristy. A couple of good chippies actually. One on the right hand side just there in front of me, called Vinegar Jones. It's always a good one. And there's another one, Costa Coffee, opposite. But there's another chippy that I do go to, and I have in a previous video. So we're just going to turn left now rather than go up through the town. And just after the John Peel Inn, just here, there's a fish and chip shop just there. Seafarers Fish and Chips. So this is a shortcut road through to the roundabout where you can go straight across and head up over the tops up into Kirkston and Kirkston Pass, and then that road will drop you down the other side to Ullswater. I am going to add in a coffee stop on the way, and if you're up this way, please do so. And do stop there, because it's a really nice spot right next to Ullswater Lake that you can get a coffee. So we're going to have lots of coffees today, and show you a few places. I did have a comment on my channel about these cafes and filming inside and a little bit more. I do understand it's a little bit difficult sometimes filming inside cafes, especially when they're busy. As I couldn't just now. I mean, it was packed, there was people everywhere, and let's face it, people don't like cameras shoved in their face without permission, and sometimes if it's quiet, I do ask the cafe owners if I can use a camera or a video. Some people say, yeah, no problem, help yourself, go ahead, and some people say no, so you've got to just go by what the guidelines and what they'll allow you to do. So, like I say, the one there was just that packed inside. I didn't even try to film. Excuse me, because people would have got annoyed. But you've seen the cafe, you know where it is, and highly recommend it. Really great place to stop for a breakfast or a lunch. So my rating for that cafe would be a 4-star, really, because it is just a little place you can get something to eat. But definitely 5 stars for the views. I mean, it's just spectacular, the views around there. So yeah, I'm kind of doing it down a little bit, so probably a 5. So you can go left to Ambleside, Grasmere, and you can also head up to Keswick that way. So it'll take you through Ambleside and then all the way up past Thirlmere, the way that those two are going on that bike. But we're going to head straight across on the A592, just across the roundabout here. It's quite a busy road, so we'll get across in a minute. And that will take us up the twisty lanes and right up on the tops towards Kirkston Pass. You've also got a pub on the top, which is very good, I believe, and I'll try and include that in another ride out on a Sunday or a weekend when I can. Never ending traffic and people not looking. Okay, onward. Absolutely lovely route, this, guys. If you are up this way, highly recommend Kirkston Pass and all the way over into Ambleside. Stunning scenery. Just so glad I live half an hour away from all of this, really. Very easy to access it of a weekend and come into the area. Views don't get better than this, do they? Lovely old slate walls, stone cottages. I'll actually pull up by the pub on the top of Kirkston Pass and let you have a look at that. That is a lovely place. So we're just coming up to the Kirkston Pass Inn. On the right, and there's parking off to the left, or just after the pub. So that was the Kirkston Pass Inn, and we're on the A592, and the valley now. So this is the top, and the valley drops down now towards Ullswater. Bit of a twisty road going down, 20% gradient. A few sheep on the side of the road. In winter, it's normally covered in snow up here, and there is a ski resort somewhere, or kind of a ski resort. I know they do ski lifts up this way. Hope you like the drone footage. It basically just gives a good overview of the area rather than a still photograph, and I do like how it can capture the surroundings and the area, and hopefully that comes across on the videos to give you guys an idea. So there's a bit more cloud cover now as we get stuck up in the hills. And if you are doing a weekender and you fancy a camping night on the bike, then there's a couple of good campsites at Ullswater, just up the road, all within walking distance of a nice pub. So we're just coming into Patterdale. White Lion pub on the left, beer garden. White Lion pub on the right, and beer gardens on the left. So we're just coming around the corner to the bottom of the lake, Ullswater Lake. You'll just see on the right just here. And then just up the road a little bit on the right hand side there's a cafe by the lake. We're going to stop there and have a nice cup of coffee. So I'll show you that too. It's just up here. St. Patrick's boat landing. Just a lovely place to get a brew.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away, as you fade away.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away, cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at anything the same way. Gotta build up of my thoughts sitting in an ashtray. I'm sorry that I'm so inconvenient, okay. Just let me be me and I'll stay out of your way. I can see the way you look at me, I'm such a disgrace. I never really asked to be brought into this place. You wanna love me? Well then baby I have a taste. All the highs and the lows, no you'll never be the same. I don't really wanna hurt you but I can't control the pain. If you're sticking by my side maybe we could be okay. Okay, maybe you could be the change I need today. I promise that I've never felt this way. I really hope that you will choose to stay through all the pain.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, was St. Patrick's Boat Landing and Cafe. You can also hire boats from there too. We're just going to head out now, head up towards Keswick for our lunch stop. Couldn't resist trying their bacon buns also there, and yeah, absolutely spot on. 5 stars they get. So I couldn't resist trying the bacon buns there and had a nice bacon bunny and a coffee, and basically give them a 5 stars. It's really nice, lovely setting as you can see from the footage just now. Just a stunning place just to chill out and relax, whether you're up on your bike or up here with your family. But yeah, Ullswater's absolutely beautiful, folks, and it's like glass. The water's really flat today, and very nice area. Nice when the sun's out and the weather's warm, but it can get pretty cold in winter up here. That sailboat had his sail up, but there's not much wind today, but it's nice to see anyway. So the road curves along by the lake, as you can see just here. A few people out canoeing. And the campsite I mentioned, it's a good one, is over the other side of the lake. So basically you carry on this road around the top of the lake through a little village. I do forget what the village is called, but it has a nice little pub there, and just around the other side there's a campsite, really nice campsite. So it's a good place to make a base for the night if that's what you're doing. So we're just at the top of the lake now, and we're going to turn left just up here. And that will take us up to the main route that goes over towards Keswick. Yeah, so this is the top of the lake, and then just here is where we turn left. People fishing there. So we're going to go left. If you were to carry on down that road, the village that I was talking about, nice pub, campsite nearby, called Cooley Bridge. So we're just on the road here. Now that takes us up to the main drag, as I said, and we'll turn left once we get to the main road, and then that will take us over towards Keswick. Also a caravan park there. What a lovely day. Weather's good, stops are good. What a way to spend your Sunday. Couldn't be better. Now, whether a few of you noticed, if you've been watching most of my videos, I did say May, I think it was, that I was planning to get away for a trip, maybe the Picos in Spain, or maybe through to the Eifel region in southern Germany. But things didn't pan out really. I took a week off work and decided to spend it with the kids while they were off school. End of June. No, end of May. And basically didn't do a trip, and my buddy, my cousin that I normally go away with these days, was having a conversion done to his house. So basically all his money and his time has been tied up in that currently, which is still ongoing. So yeah, I've not been abroad this year. Things I've got planned coming up. I do plan to get overseas on the bike, and that will be in August time, where I'll be going over towards the Netherlands, and hopefully a friend of mine, a work colleague over there, he has a boat, and so I'm going to ride over, maybe get the ferry from Hull down to Zeebrugge, and then head over to his place and spend the weekend out on the boat with him, which will be good. Give me a nice run out on the bike to the Netherlands and back again. So that'll be coming up in probably about week 3 in August. But with the weather finally come good in the UK, and places like this just on your doorstep, do you need to get away? I like to explore new areas, so all this is not new to me. It's quite a common sight to me, because I do come up here quite a bit, but it never gets old. How can it? Look at the scenery, it's beautiful. So we're just at the top of the road now where the A66 cuts across. You can go right to Penrith and Brough. There's a good route over Alston from Penrith, or you can go on the A66 left towards Keswick, which we're going to do. So we're just going to hop on a normal road just for a few miles before we cut off into Keswick and get a bite to eat at the biker cafe just there, which I'll show you very shortly. So there's a bit of dual carriageway to go over, a couple of miles, well about 4 to be honest, and then we'll get to Keswick. So I'm not going to bore you with the dual carriageway, and we'll cut back in as I come off at Keswick. So when I said back there that it was about 4 or 5 miles to Keswick, it's not, it's more. It's actually about 13 miles, so we've still got another 4 miles to do down this road. But it was nice getting onto the dual carriageway back there and getting some air inside my jacket, because it's quite warm, about 18 degrees, which is warm for the UK. So the road that we'll be coming back on is the A591 towards Windermere, Ambleside, which is just left here, but we're going to go right and drop down to the cafe. So the bike night I went to the other night, in the previous video, Ray Bike Night in Lancashire, huge turnout, really impressed with the turnout. Sometimes at these bike nights you might get 20 or 30 bikes, but there was a couple hundred easy, and I didn't know it was that popular. That's on the first Thursday in every month, so I will be attending again, as long as I'm working locally that day and I can get away at tea time to go and attend it. But it was really nice, some really old classic bikes, real mixture of bikes and bikers, from Harley riders to sport bikes to adventure bikes to classic bikes, and even the odd Exotica bike. So just down this road here you've got TWA Dogs Inn, Twa Dogs Inn just on your left, Sunday roast served all day. You've got a Shell garage on the left here, which is what we'll or where we'll fill up on the way back out. And then, if my memory is correct, we can do a right just up here where it says Leisure Pool Park. If we do a right there, I think the cafe is just down that road. So it's just on the right hand side up here, just in front of Crossway Garage, and it's called the Fill-In Station Cafe. So that was the Filling Station Cafe, and very nice it was too. Just up in Keswick here, and yeah, I'll give it a 4.5 on the old star rating. Nice burgers and chips and sandwiches and breakfast and things they serve. I'll put a menu up just here, and when you're leaving there, there's a couple of service stations you can fill up at. One opposite just at the road end here as you turn right, which is the Texaco station, but we're going to go to the other one, which is on our route back down the A591. One of the guys at the cafe just then had noticed that my cap on my expansion tank for my radiator had just popped off, little rubber cap. don't know if anyone else watching with an MT10 has had that problem when it's super warm outside. But I have noticed once before when I came to look at it in the garage, the rubber cap had popped off. So I think the expansion tank, when it gets a bit warm out, must struggle a little bit. And it's only a little rubber cap, and it popped off. So we popped it back on again. So we'll just get some fuel. So the way back, we're going to go back down the A591 towards Windermere, which will take us past Thirlmere, and then we'll finish the day off with an ice cream down by Ambleside, just right next to where the boats go out from Ambleside, so you can see that too. So a little bit of information: Thirlmere, that we'll head past, be on our right hand side a few miles up this road, is a I think it's a reservoir, and I think it's man-made because there's a village in the bottom of it. And when we do get incredibly hot summers sometimes, and we get water bans and all that kind of thing, hose pipe bans, you can see the village emerge from the middle of it. But we've had so much rain leading up to summer, I don't even think it's anywhere near to where the church steeple rises from the water. The road's good, it's a good run down side of Thirlmere, down into Ambleside. Obviously it's coming up to 1 o'clock now, and traffic's a little bit busier, so we'll try and pick our way back on a good road from Ambleside out of the way of the main routes. But it's been a nice day so far, and hope you've enjoyed the stops that we've made today. So if you were going to do this route, the filling station cafe is mainly on a main road, so lots of cars and stuff, and not a fantastic view from the front of the cafe. So if you were going to stop for lunch, it might be nice to stop where I did at Ullswater just before it and have lunch there. Pretty similar menus, to be honest. I didn't put a menu up from there because it was all on a board behind the counter, but you can get pretty much everything that most of these cafes do anyway, with a nicer view. So yeah, but they're all good places to stop, and it's good to know where they are on these routes so that you can pre-plan where you're going to stop off and enjoy a bit of food. Thirlmere, and the water's pretty high, so no village showing. So we're just going to take a little detour as we head down this road into Grasmere village, just to show you. Been down here for a while, so I'm not sure exactly what's in the village anymore, but let's see it together, shall we? So, Grasmere Village, just past Grasmere Hall. What we got here? We've got a pharmacy, a little bistro, co-op, little gift shops, art shops, a few walkers, a bookshop, ice cream shop. Ice cream shortly. There's a little cafe there. Little artisan cafe. The Lion Inn. That's quite nice. Licensed cafe and tea rooms there. Heidi's of Grasmere. Another little cafe. There's cafes everywhere, isn't there? You're never short of a cafe or two. Where do I stop with the cafe series? That's the thing. I'm trying to pick bike related cafes where you can at least park your bike outside and not in a public car park somewhere where it can be stolen. There's another cafe there with seating right next to the river. Grasmere Tea Gardens. It's a nice place. Fudge Factory. Another cafe. Chocolate Cottage. Nice shop. I like a bit of chocolate. And then the road comes out the other side and back onto where we've just come from. Right. There's them two bikes. Past them coming down that road. Slow buggers. Only joking. Not. They were slow. They were holding the cars up. So we're just heading into Ambleside at the top of the lake. Lake Windermere, that is. You can also get to Kirkston and Kirkston Pass if you go left here. See the sign? 3 miles. But we're going to go right. Past the little house on the bridge just here. Quite a popular place, Ambleside, in the summer. You've got a BP garage here as well if you need to fill up. Some public toilets there at the car park on the left if you do need a toilet. And then the garden centre, Hayes, is just opposite. Do a right and grab an ice cream. So I was going to stop for an ice cream, but the rip-off ice cream man said £4.50 for an ice cream. The van just behind me. Unbelievable. As you can see, we're on the side of the lake by Ambleside, and we're going to end the video here. It's been a wonderful day out so far. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not a subscriber already, and also hit the like button and the bell button for new videos coming up. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on another one. Hit the bell button for regular reminders of new videos coming up.